Hi, this is a big video, very exciting. A little bit of pressure since I know that I'll be referring back to this footage for the next 10 years. Hi, I'm Catherine and this is my 30 before 30 list. So, I just turned 21 and when I turned 18, I made a 21 things I want to do before I turn 21 list. Video linked up there, maybe down there if I remember. And I found it tremendously helpful. It really did hold me accountable and keep me aware of what my goals were and how I was doing on reaching them. So, as I'm now 21, the next milestone is 30. That is crazy. I cannot believe I'm gonna be 9 years from now, I'll be 30 years old. That is crazy. So I have sorted these 30 things into 3 separate categories, 10 in each category. You know how the math works out. So we have personal, professional, and we also have travel. So let's get started. Again, there's a lot of pressure because I know I'll be looking back at this footage for the next 9 years. Know that I'm gonna be cringing about it for the next 9 years, but here we go. So we'll start with the personal category. Number 1, I want to host a Friendsgiving, a proper Friends Thanksgiving, and have a big, nice spread, preferably vegan. Hate to say it, but I said it. You know, it's one of those things that people always do in TV and film, and it always looks very fun, and I'd love nothing more than to just, have that experience. Number 2, I want to have a grown-up prom. So, a fancy party where everyone gets all gussied up and we just dance and it's proper fun. My high school prom was quite fun, but I always felt, and my friends always felt, that we would have had far more fun if we just stayed at one of our houses and just partied by ourselves. It would have been more fun. So I'd love to do our own prom. I think it'd be fun. Number 3, this is how you know I'm getting old. I want to buy property, have a garden, and plant trees. This is, will I ever be able to afford property in this economy? Probably not. This is one of those goals which is pie in the sky. If this happens, it'll be at the very end of the line sort of thing. But I have high hopes. High hopes. 4, get married. Yeah, I would like to get married. I don't know. Obviously, this doesn't have a ton of pressure on it. If I don't find the right person, I'm not gonna be well, I failed. But I think it would be really cool to marry someone and then get to truly share a lot of time with them. My grandparents were married for 50 years, and I just think there's something really, really amazing and beautiful about the idea of spending a multitude of decades with one person and building a life together, which is so heteronormative and traditional of me and so not me, but also it's something that I really want. So that's a whole topic that I'd like to think about, but I'm gonna push in the back of my mind. Number 5, have my own pet, preferably a cat or a dog, or both at the same time, and they could be friends. That would be great. Now this, I think I'm gonna be traveling a lot in the next couple years, so I would want to wait until I had a stable and steady living space where it would be responsible and ethical to have a pet. So this could be a little bit, but the sooner the better. Number 6, sleep under the stars with my partner. You may remember that one of my 21 before 21 lists things was to sleep under the stars, and I didn't do it. So I'm hoping if I do it with someone, I think that'd be fun. And maybe I'd be more likely to do it if I did it with someone. Number 7, finish my half sleeve. Under this sweater, I have tattoos, and I'd like to finish my collection's gonna be this, elbow up. That's an investment, so it'll take a long time, but I'd like to have it done by the time I'm 30. Number 8, there's a very specific tattoo that I want to get that I'm not gonna share quite yet, but I know what it is, and maybe someday you will too. Number 9, I want to be fluent in French, Spanish, German, and Scottish Gaelic. And number 10, I want to get my EU citizenship and live abroad, as in not in the United States. On to professional. These are very, very ambitious. If you don't know me, my number one fatal flaw and like skill also is that I'm very ambitious and I really set very high goals for myself. So whether I achieve these or not, future Catherine, if you don't achieve these, it's fine. So number 11, I want to reach 10K on YouTube. That's 9 years from now. I feel like I could probably do it. I intend to make videos for as long as YouTube exists, just because I love YouTube. And I feel like that's as high as I would ever, I think, expect or dream of getting is 10K. So that's my pie in the sky hopes and dreams goal. Number 12, I want to do mental health awareness work, whether that's working with a charity or like doing like writing for something. I'd like to do that. Number 13, teach English. This like winter I'll be getting my TEFL certification, which is teaching English as a foreign language, and whether I do that online or in person, I would really like to do that. I think it's important. 14, be professionally published. I'm a self-published author, but I would like to have something published by a professional field, whether that be an article or a book or something. 15, have 500 videos uploaded. I'm at 200 right now after 4 years on YouTube, so I think that's an achievable goal, even if I like slow down my pace, like slow my roll a little bit. Number 16, have 10 books published. That's a lot of books, but I think I can do it. I mean, I have 9 years. I already have 3 published, and so that means I only have 7 left, and I think I can do that. Number 17, I want to finish and publish this Les Mis comic that I've had in the back of my head for like 6 years now. If I actually get that down on paper, that'll be a huge accomplishment for me. 18, work as a librarian. I want to be a librarian, if you can't tell from everything about me. So to actually get to work that job, I've worked in an archive before, but to actually work in a proper library would be amazing. 19, have 100,000 total channel views. As of right now, I'm hovering at about 17,000, so I think I could probably get there. Again, pie in the sky, but it's fine. And 20, get a master's degree. I'm applying for my master's in library and informational science. Preferably, I would be getting into this program that's really cool in Glasgow, Scotland. So yeah. Finally, travel. These are very exciting and very pie in the sky as well. But, you know, girls gotta have hopes and dreams. I'm just gonna list these off rapid fire. In the next 9 years, I'd like to go to Ireland, England, Scotland, Germany, Italy, France, Miami, Florida, New York City, Canada, and Belgium. So, that's 30 things I want to do before I turn 30. Even making this list is huge for me. Like, not to get emo, but like, who'da thunk? I'm here, I'm doing my best, and you know, what a wonderful time to be alive, even if it sometimes doesn't feel like it, especially right now. Just read the news that Britain is like tightening their coronavirus restrictions because COVID is mutating and becoming more transmissible, if that was even possible. So that's really scary to see right when we're getting the vaccine. But hopefully this is just a blip in the road, and we'll all have lived through this year together, and we'll all understand what an accomplishment it is to have lived through the year 2020 and beyond. Do you like create plans? Do you have like a bucket list? I don't really do bucket lists because I like to have like timelines. I feel like it holds me more accountable than like just a list with no end date. But if you tell me what you do, I hope you're doing well. I hope you and your family are healthy and safe. Like, comment, subscribe. See you very soon. Bye.